Star Wars Theory is a Disney shill. Recently, Pablo Hidalgo and Star Wars Theory got into an epic catfight over Twitter. Pablo Hidalgo was triggered by Star Wars Theory crying over Luke Skywalker. He made a tweet, "Emotion should not be shared." Star Wars Theory found out and got triggered as well. This story became trending on Twitter. So Star Wars Theory got together with Geeks and Gamers and Drunk 3PO to talk about this on a live stream. I don't side with Pablo Hidalgo, but I also don't side with Star Wars Theory. I've caught him lying and faking reactions in the past. For example, the Daisy Ridley interview with Josh Gad. Daisy revealed that Disney had no plans for the sequels. Star Wars Theory pretended to be outraged. Anyone wired into the Star Wars community knew this for months. But Star Wars Theory, the Disney shill, pretended he was just a casual fan that got duped. Star Wars Theory is not a victim, but he enjoys playing one. For further details, check out my Disney Shill playlist. In the stream at the 1 hour and 9 minute mark, Star Wars Theory says something really interesting.
And I don't need any special handouts. I'm not entitled in any sort of sense. I maybe used to be, but that's something that I've worked on and I've moved past.
Drunk 3PO is new to all this. He doesn't react. Jeremy, on the other hand, he gives a slight reaction. Like, shit bro, you just admitted you're a shill. Jeremy probably knows information that hasn't been revealed on my channel. He is friends with Star Wars Theory. Why do you think they were fighting the past year? It's because Jeremy knows Theory's a Disney shill. He was on the set of the Vader fan film. Why would that friendship just go to shit? Maybe Jeremy just lost a little bit of respect for Star Wars Theory.
And I don't need any special handouts. I'm not entitled in any sort of sense. I maybe used to be, but that's something that I've worked on and I've moved past.
I don't need any special handouts. I'm not entitled in any sort of sense. I maybe used to be, but that's something that I've worked on and moved past. What does this mean? How is he entitled? Why did he have to work on this?
And I can't even say it's all of Lucasfilm because there's so many people inside of there that I've spoken to that really feel differently towards a lot of the decisions made.
So he regularly communicates with Lucasfilm? He's just a regular Star Wars fan! Why is he communicating with Lucasfilm? What's going on behind the scenes of Star Wars Theory?
Let's be real about something. There are a lot of things that you guys don't know about what happens behind the scenes, okay? A lot of things that I don't talk about, that I can't talk about, and that I will never talk about.
I thought he was just a regular fan, and he's got contacts at Lucasfilm? Something doesn't add up here. I get people crying to me, "Oh, don't pick on Theory. He's the most genuine Star Wars fan." Oh, really? Sounds like he's been corrupted. He's not just some regular guy displaying his passion for Star Wars. He is a YouTube celebrity, and he's guilty of shilling for Disney. Why does he have relationships with anyone at Lucasfilm? He doesn't work there, supposedly. Typically, when you have a business relationship, it's mutually beneficial. Obviously, there's money in it for Star Wars Theory. What's in it for Disney?
This movie, Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, in my opinion, was really amazing. I genuinely, wholeheartedly loved this movie. I really did.
Star Wars Theory is very knowledgeable about Star Wars. When you break it down, we probably share a similar opinion on the 9 movies. But I call out the sequels for being trash. I turned to the dark side and started a YouTube channel specifically to rip on the sequel trilogy that destroyed Star Wars. Star Wars Theory, on the other hand, lied about liking Episode 9. He pushed bullshit theory videos about Episode 9 for months. As I said earlier, anyone wired into the Star Wars community knew there was no plan for the sequel trilogy, but he made bullshit theory videos anyways. And only after he milked it and getting tired of being called out, specifically by me, Star Wars Theory started to change his tune on the sequels. He stopped covering them. He started speaking out against it, and if you notice, he doesn't talk about J.J. Abrams' Star Wars. He only talks about how bad Rian Johnson's Star Wars is. I call that hashtag damage control.
Well,
Well, if it wasn't for Rian Johnson, we could have had a good trilogy. Theory knows all 3 movies were trash. I've caught him contradicting himself many times, but when you have the biggest Star Wars channel and can control the narrative, you can make yourself to be the rebel. Classic have your cake and eat it too. He milked the garbage sequels, said he liked them. Now he's distanced himself from the sequels and is praised for that. Star Wars Theory is a lot like Kylo Ren. He is torn between Disney and the darkness. This clip on Drunk 3PO stream suggests maybe there's trouble in paradise. Maybe Star Wars Theory is changing his tune in the sequels because he's tired of being a Disney shill.
And I don't need any special handouts. I'm not entitled in any sort of sense. I maybe used to be, but that's something that I've worked on and I've moved past.
Something that he's worked on and moved past. Maybe that's why Pablo Hidalgo took his shot. You can only sweep the sequels under the rug for so long, but eventually they will come back and the story will be continued. The sequel trilogy needs to be retconned. The biggest Star Wars channel, Star Wars Theory, needs to turn to the dark side of the Force and actively call for a sequel trilogy retcon. Star Wars Theory is not the most genuine Star Wars fan. He is a Disney shill. Become a knight, subscribe to the channel.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider unnatural.